Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to do a Patreon request from this Patrono right here. The name of the band is From Ashes to New, and funny enough, they are featured in the new record from Blind Channel. They're on one of the tracks, XOXO. I believe that's the track that they're on. The name of the song is My Name, and I don't think we've ever checked out this band. I've heard the band because I listen to Octane on my car every so often, and they play quite a bit of From Ashes to New, so I've heard their shit. I haven't heard this song, but I've heard their shit, but I don't think we've ever done them on the channel.
I don't think so either.
Okay, so do you know anything about them?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, you'll find out now. I'm not even going to bother to this. The last time I tried to describe what Marauders were, I was totally wrong, so I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. I was really wrong on that word.
Really?
Yeah. There's another word that sounds like that word, but it's spelled differently. The one that was spelled in that video meant like warriors, guys that go from like raiders, basically.
Raiders, yeah.
That's what it meant. So I was way off. Anyhow, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Basically, everyone was saying when From Ashes to New kind of had like the hiatus, and we went through this, this breakup or whatever it was. People left the band, and they were telling me, just give up, just quit. And I don't have quit in me, and like I created this thing because I believed so much in it. The guys they stood behind me, and we put together a great band again, and we wrote the song, and the song just embodies like I won't break, I can't give up, and I'm gonna make the world know my name.
Almost all my life they told me that I couldn't. Dreaming every night they told me that I shouldn't. Told me that I should've quit, that I'll never finish it, that I'll never reach the top, and no one knows that I exist. But I kept climbing, kept grinding every day, and I kept writing everything I had to say. Now they wanna shut me up, shut me in, shut me out. Yeah, I'd be mad too if someone made me shut my mouth. But it's different when you never had a voice, when no one ever listened, so you never had a choice. Never had a path, only people in your way. Never had a mask or a reason to be fake. All you had was you and a reason to succeed. All you had to do was keep believing in the dream. All you ever knew was being weak and on your knees. But you're only gonna lose if you don't learn from your defeats. Yeah, gotta make the world know my name. I've got my head in the clouds, my feet on the ground. Yeah, I'm standing out and I am not afraid. With my head in the clouds, never looking down. Yeah, I'll never stop until the world knows my name. I wish I could go back when we were kids, when everything had passion, with everything we did. Everything was honest, everything that we were promised, and the thought of what we wanted is what makes it so ironic that it's different than the shit that we were told. How the rules were written, how the story really goes. Everyone's your friend, give everyone a chance, so everyone pretends that they really give a damn. Man, fuck that, nothing's ever what it seems. People stepping over people, people preying on the weak, cause it's business, and we're feeding the machine. Time is money, money's living, so we live with the disease. What happened to the magic, what happened to the thrill? What happened to the passion, the way we used to feel? All we see is fashion, fame and dollar bills, and now I'm looking back, I wish the world was always real. I've got my head in the clouds, my feet on the ground. Yeah, I'm standing out and I am not afraid. With my head in the clouds, never looking down. Yeah, I'll never stop until the world knows my name. I woke up one day with the world outside telling me I should walk away, but I can't, I won't break. That's how I know it, everything will be okay. I woke up one day with the world outside telling me I should walk away, but I can't, I won't break. That's how I know that everything will be okay. I woke up one day with the world outside telling me I should walk away, but I can't, I won't break. I gotta make the world know my name. I've got my head in the clouds, my feet on the ground. Yeah, I'm standing out and I am not
All right, bro. What do you think?
I'll just ask you what you think. Very Octane.
Yeah, I've heard them on Octane before.
Very Octane.
That's where I discovered them, was listening to Sirius XM Octane.
Makes sense why they're on the Blind Channel album.
Yeah, it also makes sense why Blind Channel toured with them in North America. The Blind Channel was opening for them. It makes total sense. The sound of the two bands is like there's a Venn diagram, and the Venn diagram is a circle.
There's a circle.
There's that Venn diagram.
There's no
It's
pie
just
charts.
no, it's just a freaking circle. Like the cross between. I'm assuming if you're a fan of one band, you got to be a fan of the other. I mean, the similarities in sound and experience between the two bands is undeniable.
Yeah.
It's like one is the American version of the Finnish version, or the Finnish version of the
But the
American
Finnish ones
version.
are more emo looking.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But maybe that's the scene there. I don't know. The whole emo scene in North America is not what it used to be.
When we were in Finland, I didn't see any emos.
Because they were out in the dark corners and shadows.
Yeah, and we were out during the day.
They were out during the day, so like you
can't be emo in the...
First of all, we were not in the right places at the right time. Like
Okay.
it's like you want to see a lion, and instead of going to a safari in Africa, you decide to go to Australia. Sure, there are some resemblances with how things look like, but there's no lions there. So
Let's go to a zoo.
yeah, but I'm talking about in the wild. So if you go to Finland and you want to see the emos, you gotta go to
The emus.
whatever. The emus is a
No, you said emo, but I was like emu.
Oh
The emus, you go to Australia.
no, you go to a zoo. I don't know if they're in Australia. I don't know if they're.
They had a whole war about it.
Did they?
Yeah, there was a whole war.
What do I know? Anyhow.
Yeah, no, but you definitely can't see emos in Iceland because there's no dark corners. It doesn't get dark there.
It does get dark there. There's a time of the year where it's dark all year round, and then there's a time of the year where it's daylight almost all year round.
So what, the emos are only there for...
They migrate. It's like it's like Canada geese. Like, they're here for the summer and then they bounce.
The Icelandic emos,
yeah.
They migrate.
Exactly. They go cut themselves somewhere else. Anyhow, so what do you think of the song?
It's just a fun song. It's a fun... Now...
There's a good background story to it, which makes the song a little bit...
that's what makes the song better.
It makes the song more appealing.
It makes the song more appealing. It makes the rap parts more more intense, emotionally at least. Like, you can feel what he's saying because of the backstory.
Dude, I know probably you were expecting me to say something bad about the rap parts, but for somebody who was a huge Linkin Park fan growing up, I cannot... in good conscience, I cannot say that I was a big Linkin Park fan growing up, and then sit here and hate on this guy.
I'm not hitting on it
because he was good.
I'm not hating on it
so
either.
but I'm saying, like, I kind of felt like you were waiting for me to do it, in good conscience, I cannot on one hand high five Mike Shinoda and Styles of Beyond and all the guys from Fort Minor, and then on the other hand these guys.
Yeah, but dude, you can't. These guys in Fort Minor, it's like...
I know, but... There's a Venn diagram where they also connect, at least on the white part.
Yeah, but there
is the white part of the Venn diagram.
The Venn diagram, yeah.
That part connects.
Yeah, but my name, remember the name.
Yeah, maybe these guys are only 30% passion and 15% luck, and
100% reason to remember the name.
Yeah, remember my name. Yeah, exactly.
If I was a band, I would definitely
have... Didn't Eminem had a song called My Name too? My name is... Yeah, Slim Shady, yeah.
Yeah. If I was a band, definitely, like, I would have my tech guy, because it's always the tech guy that does, like, the Spotify playlist of the songs that play before the band comes on stage. I would just give him, like, a funny playlist of, like, just songs I like that are not, like, metal related, to see what the crowd does.
I went to a show where my buddy was the sound guy and whatever. The playlist was, like, off the chart. It had nothing to do with the music, the bands. He's the guy that does the sound for Necro Goblikon. He was playing, like... Living La Vida Loca and whatever. It was crazy. But I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
If we go to a show and we know the guy who's doing, we got just Fort Minor, remember the name. Come on. Some people need to remember the name. Because some people out here...
And some people need to do the math. Because there's a lot of math in that song, too.
Exactly. There's about 30-50%.
One of the things about this... There's a couple of things I want to say. First of all, I like the lyrical content of the song. I like the background story of the song. Because it's not something that you're just writing. It's something that comes from a deeper place of struggle, of things that he went through. So I really enjoyed that. I like listening to music like this when it's not about like partying or whatever. Where it's something like meaningful,
Or something
like
meaningful,
like hit me up with something that like.
Because rap has always been that genre that I mean, at least even gangster rap and stuff like that. It's always been that genre of music that gets emotion across in two different ways, without it feeling too harsh, but also it feeling very passionate, right? Like rap is able to do that in a very fluid way.
Yeah. And it's a great way to communicate emotion.
There's a reason why I like all these rappers that do like kind of like more somber and emotional rap compared to the more money and drugs and shit like that. Like
spinner rims and whatever.
Even though I do, come on, sometimes you gotta like some of that shit.
They see me rolling, they hating. Anyways,
but come on, what's his name? Something Sean Wall. Fuck, can't remember. White dude from fucking Texas.
I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about?
I know
what's
who you're talking about.
I can't remember. He was in a song with Mexican OT.
Yeah, I know a song that he did with another guy. What was
Paul
it?
Wall.
Paul Wall. That's
Paul
the
Wall.
Paul Wall. That's the guy.
Come on,
But
you like yourself some Paul Wall.
Yeah. As much as the next white guy. So, anyways, what I was trying to say is, first of all, I like the theme of the song.
Yeah.
Second of all, I like the heaviness of the song that comes after the hip hop parts. I really like that because it gives it a nice contrast. It really does. And going back to the first point, for example, I'm not a huge fan of Papa Roach anymore, but the first album from Papa Roach, it was an album that was very emotionally driven. And when I listen to those songs now, like Last Resort, for example, when that song pops in, just to name probably their biggest song ever.
Yeah.
When that song pops in, I still fucking dig it because even though I'm listening to it now, it's like, dude, they're so far away from that shit.
No, but
now.
it's also like,
but
I listen to that song now, and for me, it's just more of like it's been
nostalgia?
overplayed.
Oh,
it's been overplayed so hard.
To me, it still hits hard because of the lyrical content, and a song like this has that deep meaning that comes behind it. Now, the other thing I wanted to say is when you see the video and you see them doing the VIP meet and greets. First of all, they were playing in a fucking big ass arena.
I know.
Holy shit, that was massive. That's like Def Leppard size arenas, you know what I mean? And the drummer had one more hand, so that's great. So anyhow, the thing that really surprised me, it was when you look at the fans meeting them. My God, there's young kids and there's really old dudes.
Yeah, but it's also
that was not something that I was expecting, that they would have such a wide fan base.
But it's also cool to see that, a big arena and a band that would normally play in this big place. Meet and greet, you get to meet the bass player and the drummer.
No, they were all there.
Everyone was there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It definitely takes,
I'm sure they didn't charge $7,000 like Metallica though.
Yeah.
So for $7,000 you get to shit on the bus for $7,000. Fuck.
It's 10% luck, 20%
Here he goes with Fort Minor.
15% concentrated power, 5% pleasure, 50% game, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah, there's like so many percentages, and it's
but it all adds up to 100. Like if you do the math, it all adds up to 100. At least they didn't fucking win like 120%. You know what I mean? Which is what every like athlete says.
But
we gave it 120%.
They didn't say that's 100%. And 100%. So they on all the percentage they added 100 more percent.
No, but I actually did the math, and it adds all up.
Yeah, of course they wouldn't do it.
Otherwise, it would be really cheesy.
It would be really funny. Fuck, we need a band to do a remix, like a cover.
Fuck, Weird Al Yankovic should have done that song.
Nah, I need like.
Forget the name. And then all the percentages are wrong and whatever. Anyways.
Forget the name.
Yeah. So anyhow.
It's 100% skill. 80% will.
All right, Ryu. So anyways, this was a cool request. Thank you to the Patrono that asked us to check this out. And I had a fun time. I had a fun time checking it out. It was a fun song. All right, on that note, guys, we will be back tomorrow with more videos. See ya.
See ya.